Okay, so the first card we have is the Death card. And this is in the position of what is going to help ground us. So this new moon is bringing some kind of enlightenment to illuminate this section. What's going to help ground you is to let go, is to be able to accept what's ended in your life. So the sooner we allow and let go of the things that have ended, because once something ends, it's never going to come back normally. It's over, it's done. It's the end of something in our life, so something new can begin. And so right now, this new moon is illuminating this ending, and it's saying this ending is actually going to ground you. So whatever you're ending or whatever's stopping in your life, whatever's ending in your life, it's going to ground you. It's going to make you feel secure. It's going to make you feel stable. It's going to make you feel comfortable, balanced, clear-minded, and it's just going to make you feel so fantastic. So there are going to be something that may be ending for you, or that already has ended, or it's going to be ending at this time for you in this new moon. And whether it's something you want to end or not, I don't know. However, regardless of that, it's definitely 100% going to be in your favor, because it is definitely going to bring you that grounding that you so probably have been wanting, needing, and it's going to happen for you. So the next card we have is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is in reverse. And this is what's going to make a clear way, a clear path in order to move into something new. So this new moon is basically talking about holding back emotions, maybe, being overly emotional, emotionally sensitive right now, allowing yourself to be emotional. And this is somebody who is, in a place in their life where they're not really, they're not able to give too much of their emotions right now, because for whatever reason, and they're unable to really nourish themselves and nourish others, because they're having an issue with holding back emotions. Maybe because they just need to right now in their life. So if this is you, Virgo, most likely this is you. Okay, this is male or female, and this is most likely you. Okay, if it's not you, then it is somebody in your life. And again, this is going to be in your favor. This person that's holding back their emotions right now, it's going to be in your favor. The reason I say that is because they're not going to be maybe communicating to you. And that's going to allow you to have a space where you can have the ability to be alone, or to not be coerced or involved with anybody else. Okay. It's going to allow you to be independent. It's going to allow you to be away from another energy. So this could be you or somebody else, but it could be that you're ending something with this water sign. So you might be ending communication with this water sign. This water sign may no longer be in your life, and this may be the end of it at this point. And that is so good, because again, these are in the positions of things that are going to help you. The ending of this and the lack of communication with this person is going to actually ground you, and it's going to clear a path so you now can move forward. Because if this person was in your life, or you were being emotional and loving and giving to somebody else, unfortunately, it wouldn't allow what's needed right now, which is a new path of clarity to come. So that is going to be able to make the space. So this new moon is illuminating these sections and these situations to happen. Okay, so the next card we have is the Fool. And this is the card that's in how you're going to be able to connect to this higher, this energy. How can you use it to connect to this, the full moon? And this is the Fool in reverse. So you may actually be doing something independent. You may be actually moving away from somebody or something and moving forward within that group, but independently. So you may be actually moving up a level, you guys, a higher level within your career or within a relationship, but it's independent. So it looks like you might be, leaving a situation for a better situation. You're leaving a situation to do something new on your own. And it's with, it could be within the same group, within the same company, yet you're still moving on. You're going to be independent within the group now instead of with all the other people. You may be moving off into your own department or your own company or your own independent workshop or your own independent group or team, for instance, team. Okay, and so the next card we have is the Chariot, and the Chariot is in reverse. And this is going to actually help you bring magic into this new moon. And what I mean by that is, this is the Chariot. This is somebody who's ready to move forward. They're confident. They're so ready to move forward, but there's a little bit of postponement. And that's a good thing, because there is this postponement. The postponement of you moving forward is going to actually propel and help you in a different way. There's a reason why there is some kind of small postponement. But as soon as the postponement is over, you're going to be moving forward, and you're going to be very, very ready. You're going to be very confident, and you might already be ready right now and very confident. But there is a part of you that needs to there is a delay. There's a tiny little delay. And it could be because, when you do move off on your own to do something new, you sometimes do have to go through, maybe you have to, go through paperwork, or maybe you have to set things up, before you can take off. So I think you're doing that. You're planning and doing something like that. And the next card is the King of Rods. And the King of Rods is in the position of what it is that you need to surrender, what it is that you need to trust. And this is somebody who, really has control. They really take action in their life. And again, you're asking there's a postponement with this. You want to move forward and take action. You clearly are ready and confident to do it. And you're clearly planning it and getting ready to do that. Okay, you guys? And you've obviously left something, there's somebody you're not communicating with. This has probably come to an end, this relationship or this person. You've put something to an end, whether it be a job or a relationship, but you're ready to move off on your own. And you might be, moving out of your property. But this reading really isn't about the details of your situation. It's really more about these energies and how you really can help use them with this new moon. So what I'm saying is, you're confident, you're ready to move forward, okay? But there's a little bit of postponement, okay? Because probably there needs to be a little bit of time and planning. But you are so ready to move forward, you guys. You're going to take action. This is the card of being confident and prepared, okay? But you're not only prepared and confident, but you also are ready to take the steps and make the actual action happen. So the universe, to God, the moon is telling you right now is have trust and surrender to this. That it's okay right now that there's a little bit of postponement, and that you're not able to take the first step and drive or move or make the plan to take the step forward. Surrender that you can't. Don't be so anxious and frustrated, and don't get frustrated, and don't think it's not going to happen, because it is going to happen. It's just surrender, and you're asking to have trust right now. Have trust. Trust that you are going to be moving forward, because you definitely, guys, you are 100% moving forward, because there is something ending. And sometimes when something ends, time needs to be developed before you can move on to these new, beautiful new things you've got going on here. It's a huge move forward, huge leap. You guys are taking a huge leap forward. I don't know what you're doing, but it is absolutely amazing. These three cards right here are all about independence, starting something new, moving forward physically and mentally. And these cards here are about endings. And this is about somebody who is either really needy or not communicating. So this person is probably no longer in your life. It's probably come to an end. And now you're going to be going to the next level within your life. And it's big because you're ready to go in every single direction. You have every single card here to move forward. So I did pull your oracle. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This card says, in the world, you're in the world, not of the world. You're in the world, but you're not of the world. And it's just this unbelievably beautiful card. It's so pretty. All these beautiful fish in the flow of the water. It's just like freedom and flow. So these cards are beautiful and they're brand new. And so I'm going to read a little bit to you guys from this book. It says, it is safe for you to become naked with life. This doesn't necessarily mean stripping off and running wild in public. It does mean stripping back your beliefs, strongholds, and mental or emotional security blankets so that you can live with less obstruction than ever before. Imagine the conditioning that has kept life away from you. Just keep it dropping out of your hands like keys, coins, or clocks. Conditioned beliefs about money, time, security, locking away, holding, and controlling can be surrendered and allowed to fall away. What would it be like to feel as though you were on holiday every day? Perhaps there would be a softening in your way in life, an implicant trust in its flow and faith and the ability of time to bend and stretch as needed so that all may be accomplished. It is an advanced stage of spiritual relationship with life that we are able to feel held within it sufficiently enough to surrender our defenses, layer by layer, and to nakedly accept what is. This oracle card comes as a message to you. Sometimes we need our defenses. At other times, it is clear we are outgrowing them. There is something that you may have outgrown. It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. You are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed in life. You don't have to hide behind being organized, perfect, in control, or financially secure and stable, nor do you need any other acceptable social face. It is time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. They are too tight and too restrictive for you anyway. You were born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you initially are, rather than how you have been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support. When you are not resisting yourself or resisting life, there is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. So you guys, this is really crazy because, Virgos, as a Virgo, we do tend to want things and control things and try to make things perfect. But it's time that we let go of things that don't serve us, even if it is, that part of us that wants to control the situation or the people or the places or situations. It's right now time to let the universe, to let this full moon energy to come in and illuminate to you what it is that you really are letting go of and how much it's held you back and how forward and beautiful that your life is now going to be, because you're free. You're free to live your life in a way that maybe you haven't in a really long time. You're free to live who you are and not have to live in restrictions or control. There's a part of you, Virgo, that is trying to allow yourself to kind of, not be the typical Virgo, which is like, all Virgos right now, and I think for the last couple of years or longer, we've been all challenged to let go Let go of that trying to be perfect and trying to control this and that. I mean, it's just impossible. I mean, it's good that we're responsible and good that we want to have things correct, but it's also good to let go of old beliefs, because sometimes that creates us to overthink things, or, maybe start control other people or situations around us. So what I'm trying to say is, congratulations. This is beautiful. This is the new moon coming in, you guys. You're going to be letting go of this person. You're going to be letting go of things in your past. They're going to be taken. They're going to be gone. You're going to let them go, and you're going to be getting ready to start this brand new, free and beautiful flow of life. And you're going to be a new person, and you're going to really feel fantastic. You're going to feel beautiful, and you're going to feel light, and you're going to be able to go with the flow.